Hi, my name's Kerry Wilson. I'm from Read, Write, Ready. Read, Write, Ready is an early years literacy program and intervention, if you like, to give the children the skills we know they need to go into prep, being ready to learn to read and spell and become fully literate. Read, Ready came about because of my early years intervention program. I run something called Learning Ladders, where I see older children with learning needs, significant learning needs sometimes, coming out of schools every day. And parents from that started saying to me, I wish someone had told me about this when my child was 3. I wish someone had told me the games I should be playing when my child was 4, before I got to school, and then when they found learning to read and spell really, really challenging. So with Read, Write, Ready, we broke our skills into 5 different areas. We want children to be word ready, so have the vocabulary and oral language they need to be fully literate. We want them to be reading ready. We want them to be able to know what a word is versus what a picture is, what a full stop is, and what the print means on a page in a fun and engaging way. We want the children to be writing ready. We want them to be able to not just hold a pencil and trace over things, but hold their body up, be able to have strong control of their fingers, have strong muscles in their fingers so that they're ready to write once they go into prep. We want them to be memory ready. We want them to be able to use their auditory memory, their listening memory, their looking memory through games and activities, so that when they get presented with sight words and letter patterns and things at school, they remember what they look like. And we want them to be focus ready. We want them to be able to attend, to listen to stories on a carpet, so that when they go into a prep classroom, they have that focus to be able to attend and listen to what's happening in the classroom. So what we do is we travel and we train some teachers and we train parents in these skills in a fun and interactive game-based way, so that the children are ready to fly into prep when the time comes. Oral language and our vocabulary is extremely important. A lot of studies have been done in Australia and around the world to say that children who enter prep with the biggest vocabulary, the most number of words, the greater the academic outcomes at the end. Our whole writing system is based on our oral language. With weak oral language, those skills are harder to develop later on. So to develop our vocabulary, we want to read lots and lots and lots of books to your children. Sharing books has much more sophisticated vocabulary than watching movies and playing games on iPads and things like that. So we want to engage with those, act those out, do lots of activities from those books. It's an extremely important thing. And play lots of other listening games. Things like rhyme are very, very important prerequisite skills for literacy. Play nursery rhymes in your car. Talk about category groups and things in the car. Those kinds of language games are really important to have your child ready for prep. We want children to have these prerequisite skills before they get into prep. Children, a big part of our training is talking about the sounds that we hear in words. The alphabet song is all lovely, but A, B, C, D, and then LMNA is one letter, things like that. We want the children to be able to hear the sounds. Our writing system is made up of sounds, and these are the sounds that we make with our mouths. So if we give the word cat, if we say C-A-T is cat, then when they go to read that on paper, their brain can't make sense of that. We want them to be able to go k-at, cat, so that then they can understand that those sounds blend together to make words. So that kind of early intervention is crucial. Without being able to hear those sounds when they enter school, they haven't got anything to hang that print and the alphabet and things on later on. So games that you can play at school are things like I spy a t-r-e. Can your child hear that t-r-e blends together to make the word tree? Later on at school, we teach them that that's made up of a T, an R and a double E together to make a sound. That's the spelling part. But the sound and the listening part is what's most important. And if we can have those skills, they will do much better once we start to get to the print part at school.